A lot of you guys have been begging for this video, especially those in my Discord server. They've been asking every day. By the way, join my Discord server, links in the description. But basically, everybody wanted me to build a bread in Roblox SCP 3008, so I guess we're going to be building a bread base. Now, for those who need an intro, howdy, Raid here. Welcome back to a daily Roblox SCP 3008 video, and let's get right into cooking this bread. You guys know the deal, empty plot, but now, as always, we've got to worry about what materials are going to be used to make the bread. There's a lot of stuff that has the tan color of specific bread. I think I'm going to make a bread loaf instead of like a baguette. If I make a baguette, it's literally going to be like a worm, just a tan bread worm. I don't think anybody's going to want that. Now, if you guys are making this base at home, kitchen tables are going to be really nice for the sides of the bread. And for the top, I was thinking about using pallets. Not only are pallets going to let a bit of sunlight in, but it's also going to have these ridges that kind of look like the ridges that some bread loaves have. And recently, a lot of people have also been asking me in the comments, how do I duplicate stuff? Just if you're in like a private server, you press V and boom, it's duplicated. You can pick up another one. It's such a helpful feature just because I don't have to like walk around and grab tons of new kitchen tables and stuff every time. I'll definitely probably have to make it at least 3 kitchen tables tall. That's definitely the best height. And now that one wall is completed, I do have to get started on that other one. But first, I want to take a look at how this looks. Okay, that's got to go inside there. I have to even it out. That's a little better. The kitchen table legs are definitely going to be an annoying part of the base. The reason I didn't use like flooring or specific walls from the dynamic mod menu is basically a lot of people have been asking me if I can build more with just regular furniture because they really like seeing regular furniture that they can easily find in a public lobby. So it would be a lot easier for them to build, and I love taking everybody's ideas into consideration. So that's exactly what we're doing today. But going back to work, the current question is how we can make this bread with a sliding door. Okay, this works. Not too bad. I don't think an employee really can fit. Just to make this a little more special, we'll pop that off and we can still fit inside. So now all that's left to do is finish this sidewall and then finish the roof, which is definitely gonna look like some tasty bread. By the way, if you got this far in the video, leave a like and go comment bread down below. You'll get some free bread if you do. Okay, so the walls are completed. This is a large piece of bread. That's all I'm gonna say. This thing is enormous. My friends, this is not a bread base. This is like a bread complex, a bread compound. I'm really excited to decorate, but first I really want to know how we can build the roof. So yeah, it does look like bread a little bit more. It looks really weird. Now I gotta finish up this bread roof, and then, only then, can we decorate this bread base. The roof is a bit uneven, but I don't think anybody's really going to be going up to see the bread base roof. Unless, you know, there was a giant that came out of nowhere. A Hubert could actually probably eat this piece of bread. Also, while I was initially building the wall, I made some scaffolding to kind of get up here. If you guys do this too when you're building like high bases, tell me that down in the comments below. And now that it's decorating time, this place definitely needs some light. Now, since this base does really have an industrial type of feeling, I I'm definitely gonna add these work lights all around. I also added this little light source right up here when you enter, just to brighten things up a bit more. It's crazy how bright these things are. They light up like half this room at least. You guys are probably like, Raid, please, no more walls, dude. We are done. We cannot handle any more walls. And don't worry, this is just gonna be like dividing the second floor balcony area. And this also adds a bit of security. If an employee somehow gets into this room can be locked down and then exited from this way. In a way, this is going to be like the entrance slash storage area of the base. I guess a couple fancy shelves all around the base isn't going to hurt anybody, so you know, we got to do that decorating. I really like the information sign, so I'm going to plaster it somewhere here like that. For anybody wondering, yes, one of these shelves is going to be filled completely with game cubes. Can I just duplicate them? Okay, no, that just made a mess. And just because whoever lives in this base is definitely crazy, I mean, they live in a piece of bread, they're gonna have 3 RPGs to shoot whoever they want with. What a collection, huh? You got guns on one side, game cubes on the other. And I would definitely want to add like a tub of food, maybe 2 tubs of food, but I don't know how it's gonna ruin the aesthetic of like this entrance. So for now, I'm gonna work on this part of the base. Let's actually duplicate one of these to bring some light into the back. For the second floor, if I actually used these kitchen tables for flooring, there would be the legs sticking out when I'd be walking under, so it would kind of ruin the aesthetic a bit more than it already has. Alrighty, I don't think this is too low. It's definitely a bit claustrophobic, but it'll work. Okay, so this might not be the best idea in the world, but I was thinking about opening this middle area up a tiny bit, and this will just be like a viewing balcony. Okay, sadly, we're gonna have to lower these lamps over here because they are very, very tall and need a lot of space. Regular ladders always work well as a staircase. Shout out to regular ladders, always helping us out. I added 2 ladders instead of 1, kind of like a dual staircase. It's not much, but it still adds to the aesthetic. Ooh, okay, that is really cool. I bet somebody's just gonna be freaked out over standing on it. It's also really cool how the transparency still works. So as you can see, some of it goes inside this wood, and it's still transparent to the point where the light from above gets on it. I still don't know who would want to live in a piece of bread, but maybe whoever lives here wants to have big sleepovers or something. I don't know. You know, a few wall-mounted screens never hurt anybody. Maybe a super long one just for the light and the aesthetic. So now whoever owns this TV can use all of these game cubes to play whatever they want on their super long TV. Now guys, for the rest of this base, I was thinking about making an armory of some sorts, just with a bunch of guns for these guys. Alright, we got the M4, we got a sniper rifle, and 2 SMGs. These guys have the best armory this side of the Mississippi. I can't tell if Penguin got bored or he's crying because he's losing. I don't really know. I also don't know why there are 6 beds if there's only 3 of these guys. Maybe it truly is for sleepovers. I bet from the outside you cannot tell that there is an armed penguin, bear, and shark living in here playing video games all day. Shout out to my Discord server for this base idea. It was really fun to make, and if you guys need any base ideas, that playlist that just popped up on your screen has all my newest videos on them. But yeah, it's been Raid, and I will see you all tomorrow.